Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. On the last run, we played as the robot. No, we didn't. We played as the bullet. I had to remember for a second there. We played as the bullet, tried to do a no-hit run, and we failed thanks to the frickin' Door Lord. What a jerk. But on this run, I'm gonna be playing as the robot, and I'm not gonna be playing with any curse. I'm gonna have no curse, because honestly, I've been having a good time playing without the curse. Why don't we cycle through all the characters again? Why not? Have some more fun with the game, get some more cool curse-related synergies, potentially. Spice, stealing, we could buy stuff from Cursula, have a big boy coolness run. Elder Blank plus a whole lot of amulets could be a lot of fun, especially if we could find a golden amulet. Let's try to just have another fun run here as the robot without any curse. And I'm actually kind of interested in testing something on this run. And what I want to test is I want to see what happens if we go down to the oubliette. I want to see what happens if we get very difficult rooms or if we get kind of the same standard usual difficulty that I come to expect playing the robot, playing curse mode. Because I don't know if it's potentially the robot character itself that might be making the oubliette more difficult, or maybe it's because we're cursed that the oubliette tends to be a very difficult floor. We get a lot of veteran bulletkins, a lot of silver bullats that are annoying to dodge in certain rooms. I'm kind of interested in paying more attention to what my curse is and what enemies are spawning on individual rooms, because there might be some sort of a correlation, and if there is, I don't think this is something that I've ever seen discussed anywhere about Gungeon, and if there is a correlation, maybe I could be the one to discover it with basically just a lot of play. You know, I've played, at this point, probably about 720 hours of Gungeon, I think, on Steam. So I have a lot of insight into how the game operates, and I have a lot of videos up about different runs. So, you know, maybe there's some evidence in there that the curse is what makes the oubliette difficult. Maybe it's the robot, maybe it's something else, I don't know. But regardless, we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna keep playing, we're gonna keep exploring the game, and eventually AG&D will come out and maybe that'll throw stuff around and it'll change everything. Everything will change, the rules have changed. But maybe what we learn here will stay with us in our Gungeon play in the future. So there's a black level chest. I'm very happy that there is a black chest on the floor. The problem is we need 2 keys. There's 2 keys. And actually there's a skeleton key. I'm absolutely gonna buy it. Why not? I rarely get the opportunity to buy a skeleton key this early because, well, in general, I have a rare opportunity to buy the skeleton key. Usually I can't buy it. Usually I don't want the curse. So yeah, why not just do it right now? Well, we might get some keys from the boss. The boss could allow us to get the skeleton key for free, and then I could buy the pulse cannon in the Guan stone. But you know what? Buy the skeleton key. We become a little bit cursed. Doesn't matter because we have 0 curse at the beginning, not 9. So I actually can't afford that. So I can open every chest for the remainder of the game and open every locked door, I believe. And also, you know what? Bracket key's fine. We're kind of stacking up the curse early, but this is acceptable. We might be able to also open the oubliette access for free now. We have to, actually. If we can't, then we can't actually access the oubliette, so hopefully we can do that. I like that it's an active item. The active S tier items are actually quite limited. What are the active S tier items? Reload stone, bracket key, I'm trying to think. I know of a few more active A tier items, specifically the Gun Knight Flask, which doesn't matter for us because we're the robot. I'm trying to think and I don't remember. Well, you know what? Let's pick up a gun. Devolver. That's actually like garbage in our situation because we don't want the Devolver for a boss fight, but you know what? Whatever works. We have Bracket Key. We can use it against the Gull. It takes a long time to charge, but I'm actually not a big fan of the Bracket Key. Not only do I just think it's underpowered for S tier, but I also just think that part of the reason why I think it's underpowered is that we don't have an opportunity to gain as much money by using the Bracket Key. The Bracket Key kills enemies and prevents future enemies from spawning. As a result, we have fewer enemies to kill, fewer money will appear on the floor, we won't get as much money, we won't be able to buy as much stuff. Now granted, the Bracket Key does kill everything and it might protect us from damage. But I don't know, there's something about it that I think could be better, or maybe I just don't think is all that good. It's a good enough item that we can always sell it in the future, although picking it up means that we won't get another S tier replacement. So I'm absolutely gonna go buy the Ring of Chest Friendship with the Skeleton Key. It's extremely good. Infinite chests, potentially, if we go for long enough. And hopefully we can access the Oubliette access for free. I'm gonna check it, I'm gonna test it, because honestly, if I can't, I might just wanna restart the episode and do a new recording, because you know, I'm interested in going down, I am interested in going down to the Oubliette and the Abbey as part of my no-hit run attempts here. I feel like that's kind of a core shtick that I'm doing. You know, I want to try to do a no-hit run of the entire game, all the secret floors and everything. So, luckily that does work. We do actually have access to the Oubliette. Do a little bit of looking for a secret room, I suppose. I don't know if one shot's enough to find it, but 2 shots should be. There it is. We get some armor. I mean, it's fine. Not really what I was expecting. Can we buy a Guanstone? Barely. All right. All right, that was a pretty good floor. We actually picked up a lot of HP, which would be nice if we were not doing a no-hit run. Bracket Key's acceptable. I probably honestly should have saved the last charge I used on Gatling Gull, take it down to the Oubliette, use it on a very difficult room. You know, saving damage I think is gonna be the most important thing. So I really should not be using Bracket Key unless I need to use it, you know, unless I find a really difficult room. Like this room, doesn't warrant it. I don't have a charge, but it doesn't warrant it either. But like those big rooms with lots of veterans and mushroomkin and dead eyes and jammed enemies, because we will get jammed enemies now. Not a whole lot of them, but we'll get a few of them. This is when I should be using the Bracket Key on the Oubliette. Maybe it actually doesn't take as long as I was thinking to charge, because we've already got it. We picked up like half a charge on one floor. That's pretty good. We've only done 2 rooms. The Dungeon Eagle isn't very good. In fact, I'm probably just gonna not use it for the time being. It's okay to open up a room with it because it is a charge shot weapon. It's not amazingly accurate though, and at some point it will take more hits in order to kill things. Like right now it's killing regular bulletkin in 1 shot, but that's not gonna stay that way forever, you know? It might actually be a good gun munch candidate. The M1 is not though. The M1 is a like this would be a good bracket room. The now if only there were veterans and deadeyes though. It's just 5 mutant bulletkins and 2 red shotgunners. That's not that bad. But we used it. We have to own it. We have to accept it. The M1's not a very good gun munch candidate. It's a good gun, the M1, and it's also a brown level gun, so it's not something that's going to give you a good payout out of a gun muncher. It is worth having just for being a gun. You know, it's acceptable. It's perfectly acceptable. And honestly, even though I'm not a super big fan of the Gungeon Eagle, it is acceptable because it can have pretty high DPS output if you just kind of spam shots with it. So it might actually be like my de facto boss killer at this point. Now, I would like a better boss killer, obviously, but for now, that's acceptable. Something I can spam shots with, do a lot of damage. But the Devolver is a good gun. I really like weapons like the Devolver because it has a very specific purpose in Gungeon. It's not a weapon you're supposed to use to clear rooms with. It's not a weapon you're supposed to use to kill bosses with. You are supposed to use the Devolver to kill enemies that are annoying. Like a big mushroom that spawns in this room, kill him. Turn him into a different enemy. A jammed enemy, like a jammed Deadeye, kill him, turn him into another enemy. You know, a Blood Maiden shambling round. It gives a purpose to the weapon, a very clear purpose, and I like that. We're actually not finding any jammed enemies, which is kind of weird. We do have like 4 levels of curse, I want to say. I imagine Bracket Key takes 2 levels of curse, and Skeleton Key probably is another 2. Why do I say 2 and not 1? Because I don't think there's a lot of items that give you 1 level of curse. I think a lot of them do give you multiple levels of curse. I could be wrong about that though. It's been a while since I looked at the wiki for curse. Excalibur I know is 2.5. It's one of the few that are actually that high. Maybe the Bracket Key is 3 levels of curse though. I don't know. You know, it's not that important. As long as LJ is not here, it doesn't matter what our curse level is. Any amount of curse is acceptable. Any amount of jammed enemies is nice. See, like this room. We didn't talk to the hero shrine, and now it's perfectly fine room. There's no only silver bullets in this room. I don't know what it is. We good? We good. This might be another room to use a Bracket Key, but we've dealt with the hard part already. I don't know what it is about certain rooms and certain enemies and certain reinforcement waves, but it definitely feels like... Oh god, I thought it was a mimic, but the item just spawned in a place where I couldn't see it. I don't know what it is, but it definitely feels like sometimes the game's harder just because you're playing as a robot. The game just wants to kick you in the balls. I don't like that. I don't like getting kicked in the balls. There's only one person who can touch my balls, and it's not you, Gungeon. The run's going fine so far. You know what I really want is I prefer an active item that was more universally useful, you know? Singularity and Elder Blank, those can be used at any point in time. They can be used against bosses, they can be used against rooms, they could be used relatively frequently because they do recharge relatively frequently. But this Bracket Key takes a long time to charge, kills enemies, prevents extra spawning, reduces the amount of money you get, and just does a little bit of damage against bosses. It just doesn't seem super useful, you know? But maybe this will be the no-hit run. The no-hit run where we don't have super amazing strong items, but we do get a Bracket Key, which I guess is pretty good, pretty strong. This room too. With those cowboy bulletkins who have the bad aim, it seems like when I'm playing robot plus curse, I get veterans, veteran, and they all want to shoot me. But now I get these cowboy bulletkins that can't shoot straight. That seems like a very nice advantage to have. So maybe the not talking to the hero shrine affected that somehow. I don't know. I don't freaking know. We'll take the Guanstone. And honestly, I think I will buy the blanks, but let's fight the boss first. We don't need the blanks. We don't really need the blanks, but if I can have extra blanks for the future, I might want that. I might want to have extra blanks for the oubliette. Not the oubliette, the Abbey. Almost done with the oubliette. We just gotta fight the last remaining boss here. I love having a speed upgrade here. It makes these dodges much easier. I don't really love the unfinished gun, but I don't know, maybe it has better DPS output than the starting weapon. It pierces, which doesn't help us at all. Hell, it would be good against Ammoconda because it pierces. Destroy some of the segments of the Ammoconda as quickly as possible, you know? There's C4 in the shop. What else was in the shop? Ammo? A key? We don't need the ammo, really. Like, yes, I'm using unfinished gun, but, you know, the other weapons we have are M1, Dungeon Eagle, which is down like 40 shots, Moonscraper, which is just like a generically crappy beam weapon until we get like a synergy or something amazing with it. So really, and you know, the map, and I don't want the map. So really, I don't really know what to spend my money on except blanks. And I know that the blanks are gonna be useful, so I guess we're just gonna go buy blanks. Might as well. Get the hammer. I mean, at least the hammer is a green tier weapon, which is nice because it means that I might be able to gun munch it in the future, but for now I feel like I have to keep it because it is my only green tier weapon. It might be the best boss killer that I have right now, which is kind of sad to think about, but you know, I'll take it, I'll accept it. So let's buy some blanks. If I can find the secret room, I'll blank it, but otherwise I'm just gonna buy the blanks for blanking on the next few floors. So I'll spend a little bit of time looking in the standard places for secret rooms. We'll check out the chest room that was down here. Oh man, his corpse looks like oh, that's the equivalent. Actually, no, we are not bulletkin. If I was playing the bullet, then that would be the equivalent of seeing someone splattered on the ground. But we're not a bulletkin. Well, I don't really know where there's gonna be a secret room, unfortunately. Can't really identify any standard locations for secret room access. Could be one in the right side of this room, I suppose. I don't really see a lot of secret rooms in this room though, so I don't even know if they can spawn here. Could be one to the up right of this room here. I'm just gonna be using the rest of the unfinished gun ammo here. Might as well, you know. Get rid of it. It's not gonna be there. Could be here on the left or down. All right, I think we're basically done here. Out of ammo for the unfinished gun, let's leave. We have the old crest, 4 blanks, which is actually quite nice. We have Dungeon Eagle, Moonscraper, M1, Hammer, Devolver. I don't really like my chances right now for bosses. For rooms, we're actually pretty good, and we have the bracket key backing us up. But we definitely need something else for room clearing, I think. Ah! Why spawn there? Actually, our accuracy doesn't seem that bad. I guess as the robot, we do have that, you know, inherent accuracy bonus. Although it's not inherent, it's inherent in so much as we start with the item that gives us an accuracy bonus. It's not really inherent in us being the robot. It's not the robot that gives me the accuracy. It's the battery bullets. No, Gunslinger got away. Oh well, he didn't run very far, so tough for him. You know what? Fine. Fine! I'll go find you and kill you. I love getting that speed upgrade though. Getting a speed upgrade early is such a good benefit for any run. It does make me feel just a lot better about this run in general. You know, we don't have good weapons. We have an okay active item that is worth a lot, I suppose. We have okay stats. We have bonus chests. We have free opening of chests. Not too bad. I kind of really don't. I'll open it. Okay, well, you know what? was gonna say, maybe I shouldn't open the chest. Maybe I should get a guaranteed gun drop from the boss, but you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I want to open the chests now. Partially because I have the keys for them, honestly. Well, I don't have the keys, I have the ability to open any chest for free. But also just because, why not? We'll take this as another data point in this is a run in which I'm opening the chests before fighting the bosses. Because normally I like to do it in the opposite order, of course, so that you can get a guaranteed gun and then have a chance of getting more guns from the chests that you open, but I'm curious, I wanna see what we get. You know, we have more chests. Oh, that's something to be sold. We have more chests thanks to Ring of Chest Friendship. We can open every single chest. Why not see what the game wants to give us, you know? Maybe we'll get lucky. But I think it is probably in our best interest not to do this. Instead, to fight the boss, get a guaranteed gun, because we need a boss killer right now. It's ironic that we need a boss killer, and I'm thinking, hey, let's open the chests and maybe we'll get a boss killer. That is, that's the Gungeon quandary. That is the Gungeon paradox. What comes first, the boss killer or the boss flawless? We need a nice boss killing gun to make it easier to make sure we don't get hit on this run. If the game wants to give me more chests, I would definitely appreciate it. Having the ability to open all chests, all locks for free on the first floor is pretty damn good. I'm surprised that there are actually two different ways of doing this in Gungeon. One from the AK-47 and one from Chillin key. It makes me kind of interested in why one is cursed and one isn't, you know? Because the Chillin key gives you a little bit of curse. I don't know exactly how much, but the AK-47 gives you no curse, and it's a gun. It just seems so much better, doesn't it? Like, why would I mean, this looks like the secret room. Why would I want the Chillin key if I could choose the A key? AK-47, a competent boss killer, a competent room killer. You can check for mimics and unlock them at the same time. And then when you are, when you're later in your run, you can gun munch the AK-47 when you don't need it anymore. Which is honestly one of the best reasons why I think that you should buy it whenever you can see it, because it's an S-tier gun that doesn't require money, it requires keys to purchase, gives you the keys back effectively, and then you can sell it or gun munch it in the future. You have your option, you know, do you have a cell creep but no gun muncher on the 4th floor? You might wanna choose to sell it and buy something else instead. Get a little bit of a refund. Not a mimic, I'll open it. Heart Locket, wow, this is just like total trash. There is a gun muncher, so we can gun munch some of the worst guns that we have, like an unfinished gun or something. But there's no cell creep, and I would definitely like there to be a cell creep because I would like to get rid of the miserly protection ring. I don't know if you could drop it without it breaking though. Let's test that. Can you drop it without it breaking? Nope. Otherwise, you could drop it and then buy an item. So I mean, that's what I expected. Let's say that. Gorgon. Gorgon is an easy fight. We can fight the Gorgon with, you know what? We can fight the Gorgon with our starting pistol. Maybe even using a little bit of Alien Engine seems dangerous, but we can always, you know, get in relatively close to the Gorgon when she comes out of the ground or something. Maybe get a little bit of extra damage done there. We have one bracket we can use. I mean, I guess the bracket does do a little bit of damage against the bosses, but not a lot. Not a lot at all. Yo, stop it. Wish I had poison immunity to make this a little bit easier. I'm very worried about that. For a second I was thinking, hey, am I gonna get hit by contact damage from, oh, okay, from the Gorgon coming up out of the ground? The answer to that question was no, but it was kind of close. Too close for comfort anyways. There we go. Getting close. I do not like being above enemies, especially bosses. Like you saw it right there. Well, not right there, but you saw it earlier. I felt a little bit uncomfortable being above the Gorgon when she was doing her attacks. It feels wrong. Feels like I'm doing something wrong. I don't mind using the blank. I'm gonna buy 2 more at the end of this floor. We don't need to save money for anything else that I know of. And the Gorgon should be dead. 1 shot from the alien engine will do it. Okay, 2 armor, no ammo, which is kind of unfortunate. Payday mask. We just had this, didn't we? Payday mask is pretty good. We get a familiar. This is Mr. Blankman. Hello, Mr. Blankman. Mr. Blankman means that I am gonna be on the lookout for amulets. Yeah, I mean, we knew. Would like to find another amulet. Makarov. You know what? Makarov unfinished gun. Let's gun munch those. Honestly, I don't really want to gun munch anything else. They're both brown level, but there are some brown level guns that would be extremely effective to have. Little bomber, sling, shotgun, even something like the sawed-off, maybe. We have better accuracy. Mailbox, that's perfectly fine. You don't need keys, so let's buy the blanks, the guanstones, and go on down to, where is it? There it is. The next floor. So I mean, it's an okay floor. Payday mask is a green level item, I believe. If we find the drill and if we find the loot bag in our future, we will get more payday familiars, and we definitely want payday familiars because the payday familiars are very strong if you have multiples of them. I mean, they're strong on their own, but they're particularly strong when you have multiples of them. So we have the bracket key. Bracket key is very nice for some of the rooms down here. You know what? I don't like there being 4 priests on this room, so I think that's a good use. Like even against the book, 2 charge shots from Little Bomb, or not Little Bomber, 2 charge shots from the Desert Eagle, the Gungeon Eagle there, didn't do enough to kill him. That book that I was attacking. That seems kind of low damage, but I wish it just fired charge shots, you know? I can tap shoot it, you know, I don't have to charge it. Maybe that's what I could be doing here. But I can't help but think that if I'm gonna be tap shooting the Dungeon Eagle, why not tap shoot Robot's right hand? The thing about the Dungeon Eagle is that it does okay DPS, but the charge shot doesn't do that much more extra damage. It does a little bit of extra damage, but it's not a lot. Dude, I love the shop. 4 blanks? What did I do to deserve this honor of having many extra blanks with which to fight the old king with? Well, if we get enough money. Come on, come on, come on. The corpse was blocking the bullet. That was very awkward. Like I was trying to shoot the second tiny little bullet, and the corpse of the first one prevented my shots from actually exploding. That was very rude, game. You're being buffed. There we go. I hate this room. It's not that bad, but I don't like not being able to dodge around these guys. You know, gun nuts are particularly vulnerable to being circle strafed. But we can't really do that here, can we? When there's a big freaking lava pit in the way. There we go. Thanks, gun. Thanks for not firing because I was too close to a pot or a candle or whatever the hell it was. Be careful of the pots, man. We don't want another fairy situation, do we? I'm not using bracket key, by the way, because honestly, I want more money. Really, that's why I'm not using the bracket key right now. I want more money because money means more blanks for the boss fight, and the boss fight is gonna be very tough. We do not have a boss killing weapon. So I will need as much advantages as I can muster. And if that means more blanks so I can stay longer on the fight without having to worry so much about getting hit, then that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need more blanks. Tunnel. Crap. Some rooms are exceptions to the rule. This is one of those rooms. What did we miss out on by bracket killing the enemies? We missed out on, I think, 1 whiz-bang and 2 gun cultists that spawn after this on the second wave of this room. But we killed 4 priests and 4 standard bulletkins. The priests and the bulletkins are the worst part. Like the gun cultists and the whiz-bangs, I can probably deal with them without too much trouble. But Jesus Christ, the 4 priests in 4 different directions, that's so annoying. Especially when you're cursed and you have cursed enemies spawning. Because those cursed come on. What the hell? I hate that those things don't travel perfectly straight. They do have a little bit of a wobble. What the hell was I saying? I don't remember. Let's move on. Oh, the cursed priests. It's really annoying when you have cursed priests and uncursed priests, because then they try and, well, they don't try, but they do. They attack at different times, and as a result, you kind of have to dodge 2 sets of homing shots instead of 1 set of homing shots, which might be easier because you could always just like diagonal dodge between all of them to break the bullets. Well, luckily we never have to cross the trap room. If I never have to cross that trap room, I'll be happy with that. So we have a mass shotgun out of the last green chest. Mass shotgun is actually pretty good. Well, we need ammo and something. Mass shotgun is actually pretty good. It's quite ammo efficient. If we can get a few damage upgrades, we can get some massive damage boosts to the mass shotgun, kill enemies in 1 shot. You know, even with the primary shot, not even with this split shot. Piercing shots actually does work quite well with it, because even if the primary shot lands, you'll still get damage done. I think you take Ring of Ethereal Form, more so than the bracket key. Oh, we can steal! We can steal with the Ring of Ethereal Form. I remember that now. Someone told me. Can in fact steal. I don't know if that'll upset the shopkeeper, but we can always steal from Slime Lord here. But I think we want this more than we want the bracket key. The bracket key is good. Bracket key is good, but the Ring of Ethereal Form giving me the ability to prevent damage for an extended period of time is probably going to be more important, especially for boss fights. This bracket key, it just does damage once and then you have to recharge it, but the ring seems like it might be my jam. Oh, and you know what? The ring alien engine does insane damage. This is what we want for the boss fight, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I think this is what we're gonna want. So let's go here. I don't want anything, I don't wanna steal anything, so I'm gonna buy the blanks. I can buy 1. We got no money. Where did the money go? We did the whole floor, we got 58 credits less. Whatever. Let's fight the boss. What do we want to use? We want to use... Mailbox alien engine? Probably alien engine mass shotgun. I'm gonna pop the ring immediately. Try to kill the Chancellor. We have to be a little bit careful about making sure that we are out of range by the time the ring wears off. We have a speed upgrade. Speed upgrade is extremely helpful. Even if our shots don't explode. If the shots don't explode, that's pretty bad damage output. This is fine for now. When I get caught behind, like next to a wall, I should probably change weapons. We have the ring. Get in there close. Hit him with the alien engine. Oh, my Guan stones are breaking the bullets. I was like, the enemy bullets should be going through me. Why do I keep breaking bullets? It's not my body breaking the bullets. It's not my familiar. It's the ring of ethereal form. No, it's it's the Guan stones here. Freaking Guan stones are breaking the shots. A little risky, but I thought that we would be safe from that. Another blank? Probably. Yep. That's a nasty enough attack. We have 2 blanks remaining. We might not get another ring of ethereal form charge to steal from this floor's shop. That's acceptable if that happens. Probably should not have blanked, but just wanted to make sure we could get the flawless. I want to save the blanks for the secret rooms, of course. Corsair. That's so bad. I mean, it's a good gun. It's so bad for us right now, though. I don't want the Corsair. Anyways, secret room should be up here. We do not have enough money for... Ooh. We do not have enough money for another blank, I believe, but we do have the ability to steal, so we could steal a blank. And we have 2 mimics. The third one's not a mimic. That's okay. I do not want to use Corsair. I don't really want to transform the mimic. I guess we just want to run, don't we? And we want to go into the room with the teleporter because that is a trap room and there's no escape. Okay. Probably want something like that. Into a mash shotgun. Nice. Loot bag! Well, our money problem is solved. Now we just need to actually survive long enough that we can actually get some money out of it. And we have another familiar too. It's the stun familiar. Sir Junkin? Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, I suppose in that case we'll destroy the other chest and get some Sir Junkin. This is unexpected. We picked up 2 familiars in 1 secret room and 2 really good familiars to boot. So what do we want? Do we want to steal? Probably not. I don't really want to steal from Bello, because if I steal from him and stealing from him costs me the shop on the next 2 floors, I'll be really sad about that. I do want to steal in the future, but I want to steal when it's absolutely worth it, not when it might be worth it. And right now it just might be worth it. I don't think you can ring of ethereal form through a secret room, so I'm not even going to try. We're just going to leave. That was an amazing secret room. We picked up another familiar. We have the loot bag, so we have money. We don't need to steal as much. We can buy a lot of blanks and stuff in our future. And we have Sir Junkin. So brown and blue level chests can be destroyed. We can pick up the junk, and then, I mean, hopefully get a max level Sir Junkin. I might not want him max level because I would rather have him blanking to help, but we'll make that decision later, I think. This is a good run. This is a good run. It's turned around a little bit, you know? We are still killing bulletkins in 1 shot from mass shotgun, but that won't last forever. There we go. That will not last forever, but we do need to kind of work on damage upgrades. I guess that's why we want the junk from now on. Mass shotgun plus damage upgrades would be very nice. Dude, your stunning is excellent, my dude. Hopefully we will get a lot of extra chests. Normally what you, ooh, I'll take it. Normally what you want to do in this room is kill the shambling round last and make sure that when you kill him, you do it in the middle of the room so that he kills those 2 enemies that spawn. But those 2 enemies that spawn are not that big of a problem. Pretty easy to take out on their own. We're very fast, so these dodges are possible. Oh, you stunned him. Lovely. Honestly, pick up the key. I want other consumables in shops because we literally don't need keys. Having the key now is just kind of a formality. The only benefit we get out of having a key is that if we get another key shop, we can transform it into an item. This is extremely strange. This room is supposed to have a shambling round in the middle. We don't have him here because the shambling round turned into a confirm. Weird. Not the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but pretty weird. Shambling round, or not shambling rounds, confirms tend to have a lot of HP. Oh, God. The hell was that? Your Kirby bullet bullshit. Get out of here with that. Would have been better with a shambling round. Would have felt more comfortable dealing with it, I think. I'm still using the mass shotgun. It's not my favorite gun. Yeah. But it's acceptable. It does do a lot of damage if you can stay at range. And honestly, because of our speed upgrade, I feel like we can stay at range, you know? We don't have the problems that usually come with using the mass shotgun. We're not gonna, too often, be caught off guard and caught up close. Oh, God. I expected there to be bullets or something to warn me of an enemy. Instead, you were stunning him, which I guess is a good thing. You probably saved my life. Wow, I got all of them in one shot. I always expect those guys to have more HP than they actually do. So if it's like use the pea shooter, use the claw, we might want to use the ring on this guy here. Not with this club. I'm gonna say no one can accept the challenge. I'm gonna go to the shop really quickly, and I'm going to the shop because I want to see if there's anything I want to steal. If there is, I'm gonna do Gun Game Man last, I think, so I can get a charge on the ring, but I can't. Well, I could, but there's nothing to buy. Or steal. So let's do the clob. Accept the challenge. We have the ring of ethereal form. This is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be extremely tricky. I need to stay alive long enough for one of the, these enemies, oh, God damn it, I think to get stunned. See, Sir Junkin helped kill the bulletkin, but I want the real one to get stunned. If the real one gets stunned, we did it, we're done. If the real Killithid got stunned, then the other Killithids would just kind of hover. They wouldn't actually do anything. So unfortunately that didn't happen, but we actually managed to kill them pretty quickly. I don't know how that happened. I wasn't doing a lot of damage with the frickin' clob. Drill, oh my God, I mean, didn't this happen exactly on the last run? I can't remember if that was the last run. We had 2 payday items and then they give us the drill, but I had like the singularity and I was like, hey, singularity is actually really good, we should keep it. I think I want to keep the ring of ethereal form. And I think just like on the singularity run, we also have alien engine. So being able to be invincible, run up to an enemy, hit him really hard with the alien engine, seems like a pretty nice thing. I will admit, having another enemy, especially a shotgunner familiar, would be pretty nice. We could rely on Sir Junkin making us do extra damage. We would have 2 blankers eventually with a high enough level Sir Junkin, but I want to open chests. No, but we can't open chests. We have to break the chest for the junk. I'm gonna keep the ring. Ring is fun. Ring is fine. We don't need the drill. We don't need the drill. Not a mimic. Open it up. I'm opening this one because it's green. I'll destroy any browns and any blues that we run across, but I think a green is absolutely worth. Probably one like the hammer. I think green is absolutely worth opening. Well, lovely. Actually, Sir Junkin is a bit of a problem on those guys. You know what? This room actually sucks. No, give me the alien engine, please. Felt a little bit risky on this room, so I wanted to be a little bit safer. We might not have the ring charged for the initial boss fight, but for the initial section of the boss fight, but we'll get it charged pretty quickly. Be safe, be safe. That's why I kept the ring, you know? Yeah, the shotgun familiar might do some extra damage. Maybe he'll get a kill, you know, a little bit before I would, but I want to be safe. I want to have the ability to block shots. And I don't have a singularity. I don't have a backpack. I would love a backpack. So we want probably alien engine. You gotta remember that this is my checking gun. Oh yes. We want the ballot for 1. So now we have more coolness. The ring of ethereal form will be charged a little bit sooner after it's used. Now the mimic toothed necklace is interesting. However, we don't want it. We want to be able to destroy chests and get junk out of it, and we want to not have that because we have infinite keys. We can open chests for free anyways. We don't want to fight mimics if we can avoid it. We can just open them. We can open the chests. So, don't want that. Don't need that. Was there a chest? I didn't open the green chest. We should go open the green chest. We should do that right now. I forgot myself for a moment. Drum clip. It's acceptable. It's not going to do anything with the mass shotgun, and it's not really going to do anything with alien engine. The hammer might be a little bit worse because you fire more shots before the hammer shot, but it might be better because you fire more shots. It's a tricky item. It has its pros, it has its cons, but it is ours now. Wish that we had some benefit out of it with the mass shotgun. You know, let me fire 2 shots before I have to reload. That'd be awesome. How do these shots bounce off of walls? They preserve angle, okay. Just checking. I keep not wanting to fire the mass shotgun at chests, trying to find secret rooms, because I'm like, well, the shots might bounce off the wall and accidentally hurt the chest and destroy the chest. That's true of flak bullets, I think, but not of mass shotgun. I'm just gonna double check that I check this wall. We already opened the chest. I guess we're done with the floor. We've done Gunman. We've purchased from the key shop, which is ideal. I mean, I wanted a key shop and we had a key shop. I guess we're fighting the boss. It looks like a small room, could be Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer would be difficult. We have no explosive weapons except Mailbox, but that doesn't count. We have Corsair. I don't really think Corsair against the Mind Flayer works because the Mind Flayer fight has a lot of those kind of corner walls along the edges. I feel like that might cause issues with the Mind Flayer shots. This is absolutely Mind Flayer, by the way. Look at the wall. Look at the wall. It's obviously going to curve down. Well, it's probably going to curve down a little bit. This could be the corner of a room, like the corner of the Cannon Balrog fight, but I'm pretty sure you walk into boss fights in the middle of the room. The only exception to that might be Gatling Gull, because that's a very specific boss fight. It has special rules. Every other boss fight... Actually, no. Some boss fights you do kind of come in from the corners. Treadnought, maybe? Whatever. I'm putting my money on Mind Flayer. We want Mailbox, Mass Shotgun. Yeah. I want to get the ring charged. Come on, actually hit your shots. We have to start killing these things. Oh, okay, you know what? That's a bad blank. That's a dumb blank. But we have 5. Should probably just pop the ring, get in there. Oh, wow, they're actually exploding. I mean, they're not hurting me at all, but I'm surprised that they were exploding. We're at too far of a range. I should be using this against the mines, I'm realizing. This is a very good item for us in this situation. Get 1 explosion. Take out as many claymores as possible. Blanks are a resource to be used, and I am using them. Damage output from this is actually, like, not half bad. Oh, we gotcha! Ha! Found ya! Sometimes you get a little bit lucky there. Will say that I think that the boss fights have been pretty unimpressive with their drops so far. 2 hearts, lovely. Rubidyne, wonderful. I mean, the Rubidyne's not bad, but it's gun munch quality. I don't know if I found the secret room yet. I don't really want to use a blank because we have an extra blank for the next floor, but I'll take a look in the shop real quick. Right here. Nope. Okay, we're leaving. We are leaving! So far, so good. We have a strong run, okay weapons, nothing super outstanding. We have good familiars. We need more junk. We have not received a payout out of the Ring of Chest Friendship in like 2 floors. I need more chests. I need more chests. More chests means more junk. More junk means a better Sir Junkin. A better Sir Junkin means a lot to us right now, I assume. I don't like that they stun and attack the same enemy. You know, I would much prefer it if the Sir Junkin would attack a different enemy that was not currently being stunned. That way I could get more done, you know? But that's not something I can control. It's also a little bit annoying sometimes when you have the shotgunner enemy and you have an enemy stunned and he can't shoot him and he doesn't move. Which is a little awkward when that happens, but it's relatively rare. Ammo, I mean, I'll take it for the Betrayer Shield. It is not an amazing weapon, but it might be my boss killer of choice because we can drop shields. Its damage output is actually not that bad either. Actually, the Rubidyne with a higher clip size is not that bad. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Another chest. Stuff Star. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate because these are both the same. One lets me steal, one doesn't. Stuff Star has some synergies with Brick Breaker? I can't remember if it has any others, but I'm gonna keep the ring. The ring is fine. I like being able to get inside of an enemy. I like the idea of maybe we can use it to steal. That's so unfortunate though, because that's a good item. We've been getting a lot of good active items on this run. I'm kind of sad about it, really. Just run, basically. There we go. Probably should have tried attacking him with the Rubidyne initially, but I wanted to make sure that we would not get hit by any magic bullets that were spawned. I don't want to get telefragged. I do not want to get telefragged. So this is a blue level chest. I think we are going to destroy it because we want junk, so I'm just gonna straight up do it right now. Oh, come on! Well, you know what? We can open up a secret room for free, get another chest, try destroying it. There we go. There's my junk. Ratman's gonna get a lot of loot in this game. We got another piece for Sir Junkin. You gotta get like 6 or 5 before he gets to his White Knight phase, and then one more gets him into his demon phase, his archangel phase, whatever you want to call it. I don't like the familiars though. I don't like knowing that at any moment they could come up behind me. It's kind of scary. We need something else. This is not working. Wow, I got stuck reloading and I couldn't actually fire my gun. Oh God. The bullet I thought was an enemy. God damn. Should be more spawning because that guy died? Yeah. I should have probably switched to Corsair. That's what I really wanted to do here, because the Corsair would be awesome. Corsair would bounce around and kill all of them, but I needed to fire quickly initially. I really do not like having to use a blank there. Luckily, there's blanks that we can buy here. And Crown of Guns, and honestly, Crown of Guns seems perfectly acceptable. Let's buy it. Crown of Guns honestly might want to be might be my boss killer of choice at this point, but it's probably still going to be mass shotgun. It's close though. I like Crown of Guns as a secondary weapon though. You know, it just fires. Hold down the trigger and hopefully things die. And if they do, good for you. Don't really have to worry about ammo efficiency, target selection. You just hold down the trigger. Charm Horn. Well, I mean, I guess I could have stolen Crown of Guns, I suppose, but I want to stick with the ring. Stop giving me active items, chests. I mean, these chests are free, but I could have broken them instead of opening them. I think I would value good items or guns more than a higher leveled Sir Junkin, but I gotta admit, the past few chests have left me wanting to have had blown them up. All right, we're gonna have mages. No, this is not the mage room. The mage room has thwomps, but doesn't have these cold blizbulins. Now we have a mage, but not the mage I was thinking of. I think the one with the mages has square pillars. This one has rectangular pillars. Is that how I'm going to differentiate them from now on? I don't know. I don't quite remember what the mage one looked like. Because there's a room like this that has red mages and book mages as soon as you walk in, and that one's annoying. Shoot. Don't worry about anything. Okay, gun, muncha. Lovely. We do have some guns to munch, so we might want to consider this. Is there anything I want to steal? No, okay. Just checking. Maybe I shouldn't have purchased Crown of Guns, but honestly, I saw a good gun, I had the money for it, why not buy it? Wallmonger. That's unfortunate. Wallmonger with the Ring of Ethereal Form, though, means I can break the game? Oh my god, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I swore I was about to get hit by a freaking telefragging bullet. God damn, I hate them. The Ring of Ethereal Form might mean that I can break the boss fight by teleporting behind the Wallmonger, and then the Wallmonger literally can't hit me. I can just dodge roll left, right, left, right, left, right, and shoot down, killing the wall. I think I've tried this in the past, and sometimes I've gotten hit doing it, but I think I know what I have to do. I have to make sure that I'm teleporting behind the wall while the wall is moving. And if you do that, you should have enough space that you're behind the wall and you won't get hit by the wall. I think that's the thing that I always forget when I'm trying that. I could do that right now, but I want to keep exploring just a little bit longer. First jammed enemy I've seen in a long time, or the first jammed enemy that's not jammed. That's a dumb way of phrasing it. The first jammed enemy that's not supposed to be jammed. Like the room layout says that he is always jammed, you know? There's some rooms that do that, you know what? That's my emergency gun. That's my emergency button. Crown of Guns. It's like, I can't see the blobs. They're too small. You know what? Might not be able to kill the buffer, but I can at least kind of knock him off of his buffing. Gotta blow it up. We need junk. Okay, he's got a sword now. We found both chests. No, we found one. So the next chest is gonna be right around the corner in all likelihood. Need ammo for the mass shotgun at some point. I was gonna say green you gotta open, but I guess green you gotta shoot now. Probably wanna use like one of these. We have infinite range, you don't. I say we, I really just mean me. There we go. Icebreaker. an acceptable room-killing gun if we have nothing else for our future. We've already found the secret room, but I'm just double-checking. We could gun munch the icebreaker, try to get a better boss-killing weapon. What would we gun munch with it? We could gun munch the hammer. The mass shotgun is almost out of ammo, but the mass shotgun is good. Betrayer's shield, maybe? Keep the Rubidyne or gun munch the Rubidyne? I could fight the boss first. We have 5 blanks. I have the Ring of Ethereal Form. If this is a Wallmonger, here's how this is going to work. The Wallmonger occasionally moves down and occasionally stops moving and fires bullets. When the Wallmonger starts moving down, we pop the ring, we stand behind the Wallmonger, and then we stop moving. When we do that, we will be literally above the camera space, firing down at the wall, but the wall never fires bullets up. As a result of doing this, we should be perfectly safe from all damage during the fight, and we should be able to easily kill the Wallmonger just by firing down at whatever weapon we want, probably just using the Rubidyne, because I'm going to gun munch it. The only questions are, will we get hit when we come out of the Ring of Ethereal Form charged? I'm going to assume not. I'm going to assume that this will work, but it is possible that we will take damage as soon as the Ring of Ethereal Form ends, especially if the wall has an awkward hitbox, it extends up further above it than I would expect, or if the wall does not move very far. With that in mind, let's begin. We're going to use probably Corsair Rubidyne. So we wait until the wall moves first. I'm gonna pop blanks, because I definitely do not want to take damage if I can avoid it. Okay, wall's moving, we stand up. Wall's moving, there we are. Goodbye, wall! Goodbye, wall! Now I can move left and right, and I'm not taking any damage. But I cannot move up. The thing about being outside of the camera range is that you cannot move outside of the camera range. Same thing in co-op. So I can move down technically, but I cannot move up. I'm not even gonna bother trying it, but you can see I'm moving in the minimap. We're out of ammo. I'm moving in the minimap, the boss is dying. I can use whatever weapon I want, so we can use Corsair shots, I suppose. I'm not on fire, I don't think. Should be fine. I don't know what happens if the wall hits the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you die instantly or if nothing happens. It'd be interesting to find that out, but on a different run. Dude, nice. There we go. Wallmonger killed, we took no damage, we teleported behind the Wallmonger, but you know what? I had the ability to do that with the item that I had, and I don't care. Fat bullets. Fat bullets means that we have less ammo, but we do more damage. That's really good. It's a really good upgrade to get. Oh my god, the shot is so big. They also do more damage because they're larger, but... Sweet, okay. 111 credits. Nothing we want in the shop. I am gonna gun munch. I'm gonna gun munch Rubidyne. I'm gonna gun munch probably the Devolver. I can see myself using the Icebreaker against the enemies on the 5th floor and beyond. It's a good gun. It's a good gun. It's a good room clearing gun. But the Devolver, like, I can freeze the enemies that spawn. I don't need to devolve them. Could also get rid of the Corsair. It's not very ammo efficient. I'm probably not going to use it. Although honestly, with fat bullets, it might be better. So maybe we'll give it a shot at some point. That looks awesome. Let's get rid of the Devolver. I like that it is a nice utility weapon that is capable of killing large enemies, jammed enemies, but let's get something else. And honestly, Anvilin is pretty damn good and pretty damn big. Heavy bullets, I think, is a synergy with the Anvilin, but we don't have heavy bullets, we have fat bullets. I think it does increase the damage of the Anvilin when you have heavy bullets. Probably also the knockback. Maybe just the knockback, you know what? I don't know. Either way, good floor, flawless, the Wallmonger. Even though we cheated, I don't care. It's not really cheating. it might be cheating. The game might not appreciate that. The developers might be like, oh, we gotta stop that at some point, but maybe they'll leave it in. In any case, we want Crown of Guns, mass shotgun, at least until we're out of ammo with the mass shotgun. Thank you. I had to move because I couldn't hit this guy. One shot might be killing standard bulletkins, which would be nice. Thank you. Sir Junkin is doing a good job. He is killing some enemies pretty quickly. And I like the seeming damage upgrade we have thanks to Fat Bullets on that. I think actually Fat Bullets has made the mass shotgun worse. Seems like it might actually be harder to hit things right now. I don't really have much evidence to go on that, except that well, I'm having a hard time hitting things. Seems like the shot is so large that it's not fully impacting. Like the shot projectile is so oh god, you're not getting stunned anymore. Why are you not getting stunned? Well, he's dead anyways. And that's a green chest, I'll open it. Battery gun is really good. It seems like the, oh, we can clear our curse. I'm never gonna do that, I like curse. We might actually want to clear curse at the end of the floor. We're not doing a curse run, so it's not against the rules. What the hell am I trying to say? The mass shotgun shot. It's so large that the second shot, the explosive mini bullets that come out of it, like they're too wide. Not all of them are hitting one target. It's taking multiple shots to kill an enemy. It doesn't seem very effective. So let's maybe switch over to the, maybe the Dungeon Eagle. I might want to gun munch this soon, so if I can get a little bit of use out of it, that might be beneficial for me. It seems pretty okay, honestly. Yes, you came my way. Oh. The blank man scared me. It's like, I didn't see any bullets near me. Did you see any bullets? If you did, thank you. I appreciate your work. Stinger. Stinger is real good. We have enough money, we don't need to steal, so I'm not going to. But the Stinger is what we're gonna want. We have no explosive weapons, and we will want explosive weapons for the Lich Phase 1 and Phase 2. So we're gonna want those. Honestly, I took mass shotgun ammo because it is still probably good against the dragon and the Lich Phase 2. But I'm probably not gonna use it for room clearing that much more. So I'll finish off with the Dungeon Eagle, and then we'll pick something else after that point. That was the way I wanted to go, man. That was the way I wanted to go too. You know what? Preemptively using the active item there. Okay, I hope they go stun him now. They did not quite stun him, but we didn't take any damage. This room can be a pain in the ass. I do not mind using my Ring of Ethereal Form charge on that room. Good God, no. Wish we could get something out of the broken chest, or the open chest, I should say, but we can't. I could just let my familiars do the work for me, you know. They don't take damage from this stuff. I feel like I'm using too much ammo, but I mean, I'm just using ammo and guns that I'm probably not gonna be using. I can try to keep it a little bit efficient with the charge shot from the Dungeon Eagle here, but I didn't mean to shoot the shrine. I wanted to look for secret rooms. I'll keep the money, the curse for now. I have a speed upgrade. I can get around this guy pretty easily. Don't worry about that. I'm telling myself, because I gotta remember. There's gonna be 2 chests. We have not found any chests yet. Hopefully we get more. I want more junk. But if we can't get any more, you know, at least we have what we have of Sir Junkin, you know? Oh, God. Go back down. Ah, scare the crap. Oh, he's sliding. He's sliding. Scare the crap out of me, you son of a gun. Sometimes these guys don't deactivate, so you really need to be careful, even after the room is cleared. I don't know why sometimes they don't deactivate, but it is kind of annoying when it happens. That's not what happened there. He was just sliding. But sometimes they don't deactivate. You gotta remember that, you know, Robot's right hand is still acceptable at this point. It did get better with fat bullets. It's not just my other weapons, but... Alright, you're done. Next. Try more mass shotgun. We are killing him with the primary shot. That's not bad. Oh, God. Bullet's so big, though. The bullets are enormous. Still can't help but feel like this is not a good selection anymore. I don't know, seemed pretty good. Couldn't kill him at range. There's gonna be a hammer. We have a speed upgrade though, we can handle it. But we have to keep moving. Done, excellent. Another chest. Honestly, I'm like, please be blue, because then I have an excuse to blow it up. This is a shop. Yes, we are going to buy Gundromeda Strain. Will we steal it? Maybe. I really hope there's a gun muncher. That's 104. We can definitely afford it. But I'm actually kind of hoping that there's going to be a gun muncher, because if there is, then I can steal one, buy strafe gun, and then after buying strafe gun, I can gun munch it. And maybe get something else out of it. Oh my God, chance bullets. How does that affect us? It's good with Crown of Guns, it's good with most of my weapons. We do not have an explosive weapon that we are relying on. We will with the Stinger. As soon as we get the Stinger, we're going to have to, well, I think we're gonna have to drop chance bullets. Although we're not gonna be using Stinger against the dragon in all likelihood. I don't know what bullet I fired, but it wasn't an M1 shot, that's for damn certain. Hammer, Moonscraper, this is fine. It's not super efficient. You know what? I don't want to use the Ring of Ethereal Form here, but I messed up the room. How did I mess up the room? I messed up the room because I think I should have opened with the mass shotgun shot and it may have killed one enemy initially. I will also admit I'm not very pleased with chance bullets. It's already kind of screwed me on a few shots, so I'm just gonna drop it. I don't like chance bullets. Not having your gun fire when you pull the trigger sucks. It's not very good. So I'm gonna leave it. I know that it's kind of cool, and it would be cool with Crown of Guns. Well, if it was working, I don't know why we're not getting any bullet effects out of it. But I can't rely on chance bullets to help out. In all likelihood, it's gonna cause more harm than good. So I'm just gonna get rid of it, I think. Jolter is okay, big shots. Another shop? No, this is just the right way to go. Goodbye, chance bullets. You are annoying. It's such an interesting item that never ends up working the way you want it to work. Because your best weapons are usually the ones that you want to be firing when you really need to be firing them, you know? Like if I have the Stinger and I'm using the Stinger to fight the boss, I really want to fire explosive shots that break bullets. I don't want to fire anything else. I don't want to fire a mass shotgun shot. I don't want to fire a Dungeon Eagle bullet. You know what? It's a bad position on my part to have to use a blank. That's okay. They've already stunned this guy. He's taken care of. I put myself in a bad position yet again to require the use of a blank. Let's just try not to make a habit of that, okay? That's a hegemony credit. That's not a good drop. I would have preferred basically anything else. We're done with the floor. We are ready to go. We want Gundromeda Strain, that's obvious. With no gun munchers, we don't need Strafe Gun. Okay. I want the Stinger. Okay, and then we have to decide on what we want for the boss fight. And you know what, let's reduce our curse, why not? We don't need curse anymore. We don't need any extra money. Getting less curse would probably just be beneficial for us, so we'll spend 5 coins. Really, our curse is 5? Oh, we dropped, this might just be one curse, one level of curse, the Skeleton Key. Because we dropped the Bracket Key a lot earlier, that's why we're not fighting any cursed enemies. Okay. For some reason I thought it was like, where's all the cursed enemies? Yeah, well, we dropped the big curse enabler. This might have enough range to hit the boss. If it doesn't, we'll use Crown of Guns and Moonscraper to deal with the, well, no, we'll use Crown of Guns to deal with the skulls. I'll give Mass Shotgun a chance. Here we go. You have to add open with this attack, too. This is not good, but we have the ring. Get in close, switch to Alien Engine. Might as well. Probably the highest damage dealing frickin' weapon in the GD game. You gotta be careful with that Ring of Ethereal Form, because if it deactivates and you're not expecting it to deactivate, you might have a hard time because you might not be able to dodge. As in, you can't dodge when it's deactivating. Or when it's active, rather. And you might not be able to dodge when it's deactivated. We're gonna change things up a bit. I didn't want to use the blank, but I actually lost track of where I was standing for a second. I saw the Payday Familiar, and I couldn't see myself. I didn't recognize where my position was, so I felt that I should just pop the blank to make sure that I was safe. And actually, Corsair is doing a ton of damage. Might as well just keep this up, I guess. Yeah, there we go. That's easy. Okay, we want Alien Engine and anything else that does a shit ton of damage. Which is Alien Engine. Okay. It's acceptable. Right, we have the ballot, don't we? And a speed upgrade, don't we? Maybe we don't have a speed upgrade? It feels like we have a speed upgrade. Yeah, we have a speed upgrade, definitely. Hopefully I hit enough of that. I think I missed, though. I think we're not gonna do it in one phase. That's okay, we have 2 blanks. Use them. Thank you, buddy. Easy dodge, easy dodge, easy dodge. Easy dodges. If ever I feel bad, if I feel wrong, if I feel disturbed by the dodge, pop a blank, but we don't need to. We didn't need to, we're done. Stop chopping him up, he's mine. Okay. Is there anything else that we need before we leave? I don't think so. The Siren and the RPG are too expensive. We do not have a ring charge for which we can steal, but we don't need to steal, which is acceptable. We have 2 blanks. Let's find a secret room, potentially. I don't mind not stealing, by the way. I know I've said, oh, we could potentially steal and get things for free. Yes, we could have. We didn't need to. We bought everything that we wanted thanks to having the loot bag. It really wasn't that much of a problem. So I honestly don't mind. For the next floor, I think Crown of Guns and I think Icebreaker are going to be our weapons of choice. Icebreaker gets slightly worse with the drum clip because we have to fire 3 shots before the 4th explosive shot instead of what is normally 2 shots and then 1 explosive shot. That's okay. Battery gun's gonna be better. Crown of Guns doesn't change. Alien Engine doesn't change. M1 is better. Dungeon Eagle's better. What else do we have? And Villain is better. Has 4 shots instead of 3 now. So this is acceptable. And those first shots do damage, you know. We can still kill things with the shot from Icebreaker. It's not like it's doing no damage. I think it's benefiting a lot from fat bullets, honestly. This is acceptable. This is fine. It's taking a little bit of, you know, decision making, because I have to decide on what enemies I want to shoot at, which ones I want to freeze, which ones I want to kill. It's taking a little bit of decision making, but it is working fine. We have good knockback too. Next shot is explosive. I want to save it. This is where I want to stand. You get frozen. Excellent. Go. Icebreaker. Excellent work. Green chest. Not a mimic. Not a mimic. Do I want more junk? I'm curious. Helix bullets. I'll take it. It's weird. And it's actually not even that detrimental. Icebreaker might have a slightly harder time impacting. Oh, we get double knockback, I think. Mass shotgun shots look like they're actually still pretty good. This might make it a little bit better. I think it's detrimental to Corsair because the shots don't bounce properly anymore. Yeah. But yeah, this is fine. This is fine. That's a little weird. Actually, it might break Crown of Guns because Crown of Guns is supposed to home, and if the shots don't properly home, then it might be harder to actually impact. I got scared, but I think that the bullet that I had seen was destroyed, and then I thought it wasn't, and I popped a blank. Unnecessary blank usage, that's okay. It's gonna happen. Probably just use battery gun here. Wow, accuracy on that sucks. How about Anvilin? Yeah, that's pretty good. It looks sweet as hell. Just pop a little bit of alien. Oh my god, the knockback is ridiculous. Man, that blank usage really is not good. That's a big mistake. I'm pretty sure the bullet that I saw out of the corner of my eye that was really next to me, I think it was destroyed. I think it was destroyed by maybe a Guanstone, and I just wasn't paying super attention to what was happening. But we can't use blanks when we don't need to use blanks. These blanks are super freaking important, you know? Helix bullets may have made Icebreaker worse, but it's still okay. Familiars can do all of the necessary killing that I don't want to do. I want to push you into a pit if I can, which I think I can. Hell yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with the Icebreaker now. I can't really like fire it around a corner thanks to Helix bullets. I gotta stop taking this item. I don't want to drop it now because of the whole accuracy downgrade when you drop it bug, but... Is there also a problem with Helix bullets' last shot from Icebreaker? Like, is it only firing one last shot? It might be firing 2 explosive shots, but either way, it's not impressing me. But I guess this is mostly about defense, using the Icebreaker here. Another chest. I will open it. Ring of chest vampirism. Pointless. So that's 2 pieces of junk that I would rather have. I would trade helix bullets for junk, no questions asked, and I would definitely trade this stupid ring of chest vampirism. You know what? I'm gonna drop helix bullets. I know it's gonna affect my accuracy. We're firing a little bit off to the right, but we're almost done. It's probably not gonna matter that much. And good God, it's nice to be able to fire straight for once. You know what I mean? It's not gonna affect the homing of Crown of Guns anymore. I feel a little bit better about that. I feel like this is something that I need to do. It's gonna be one nasty enemy here. Probably want... Good. Nice stunning, dude. Excellent. That room went very quick. What needs ammo? Honestly, the icebreaker might be the thing I want the ammo for, because everything else is full enough. The icebreaker is kind of my room clearer right now. I will be using Crown of Guns a little bit more, but I'm saving it for particular rooms. Like this room, honestly, it's worth it. I did pop the ring as well. I think that's okay. It's a nasty room. Can be. I probably should have waited in case I didn't need to use it, but that's okay. Shit. The knockback actually made this a little bit difficult. Normally that enemy cannot get knocked back, but by freezing him, we knocked the enemy out of the attack animation, so they were able to get knocked back, and as a result, we pushed him around. I didn't want him to get pushed around. I wanted them to stay put. Shit. Yo, you guys, I know you're not actually attacking him, but you stunned him. That room was awesome. That is a very difficult room on the floor, and we handled it nicely. Need to pop an anvilin over there or something. Just need to get him knocked around, get him knocked into the pit. What is with, oh right, the accuracy. Right. We're gonna aim slightly left of our target for our shots to land. I was curious what was going on there. It was like, why are my battery bullet shots hitting the wall? Well, that's because they're not aiming properly. They're aiming into the wall. If I'm aiming up, well, with my gun on the right-hand side, works fine. If I'm aiming down with the gun on the right-hand side, we got a bit of a problem. Okay, what do we want? Huh. They hold the gun further out when you're firing up. You noticing this? Like here's the gun on my left side. Here's the gun on my right side. Now if I'm aiming up, look how far more to the right the gun is. Look at that. It's got to be like 4 pixel squares, 4 voxels more to the right. That's very interesting. I never realized that. That might explain sometimes why it feels like I wasn't having any problems before this with this weapon. Why am I having problems now? Well, because I'm in a different room, maybe. The angle of the wall is slightly different. I don't know, weird. Freaky. Ha ha! Get effed. What can you not absorb? You can absorb everything except for Corsair shots. Actually, the Corsair shots might be really good in this room. With mages, keep the shots bouncing, even if they teleport, they cannot escape. I could also knock Corsair shots into rooms before I even enter, but I'm not gonna do that level of cheesing, not here. Not when we're close. We're close! blue chest. You know what? Give me more junk. No! You gave me a red heart. Damn it, game. You break my heart. My achy, breaky red heart. It's okay. Can't win them all. Excellent. We should be dead. This is the boss fight, I think? One blank. Ring of Ethereal Form. Stinger to break bullets. Well, here we go. I'm gonna use Stinger time. You know what? Ring time. Ring time into Alien Engine, I think. And here we go. We travel back, grab the Stinger, take some shots. Not a problem. Wow, he's gonna be dead pretty quickly here. Thank you for that blank, that's actually really big. That was easy. We have half of a ring charge, we have a lot of ammo in the Stinger. I don't know how we're killing him so fast. Maybe it's the Sir Junkin upgrades that we picked up recently? Regardless, I think we want to use Crown of Guns on the next phase. I will admit though, I'm worried about there being a lot of stuff on the screen, blocking my vision, but we can use it partially and then switch over to the Stinger occasionally. Corsair might also be pretty good here, but this is acceptable. Oh, we did it, we did it. Damn it, I don't know why I wanted to use that blank there. I will pop the ring, get in close, just use Crown of Guns, don't use anything else. Don't you think about changing guns at this point. Okay, we have to do the third phase on our own. We can do this, we can do this! Run first, run first. Now, they kind of summoned him. That's acceptable. Yes! What? This is a hell of a frickin' explosion. Broke his entire boomerang shot. Oh god. Just don't get hit by the shots coming out. This is easy. Our Guan Stones are doing good work. The explosions are doing good work. My familiars are doing good work. Another boomerang. Easy to deal with. Pop the ring. Crown of Guns. Let's do this, me and you, buddy. Oh. Oh. Die. Oh, it feels so good. The Lich is dead. How come I can only no-hit run with the robot? I didn't use robot's right hand much. How come I can do it with the robot? I can't do it with the frickin' bullet and the sword. Well, I mean, that was because of frickin' Door Lord. Oh, we did it. And we didn't use anything super overpowered. We had an early black level chest that gave us bracket key, and I even gave it up. We had some Sir Junkin at the end. We did have infinite chests, which was nice. We had some Gundramata at the end there. But really, we had a speed upgrade, reusable invincibility, and okay damage output. That's what we had on this run. The Payday Mask definitely helped, you know, getting a blanking familiar and a stunning familiar helped. But honestly, I feel like maybe that even cost me one blank. I think that cost me the blank that I used on Bullet Hell, the big room with the skeleton on the right and the bearded skeleton on the left. I feel like maybe one of the familiars came to me and blanked, and I thought he didn't blank a bullet, or I thought one of the familiars was an enemy, so I blanked. But regardless, we did it. That's a no-hit run. That's a no-hit run. We had no meat bun bonus, no 200% damage. We actually only had like 20% damage bonus thanks to the junk, and of course the Gundramata strain as well. I don't know if that affects bosses or not. We had a very easy wallmonger fight, abusing the hell out of the Ring of Ethereal Form, allowing me to get behind the wallmonger. You can do that with that item, and you can do it with, I think, the Bloodied Scarf, but the Bloodied Scarf is more difficult to use. If you use it with the Bloodied Scarf, you have to teleport behind the wallmonger when they're coming down, when there's space above them on the screen. It might not even work then, because on that fight that we had, I couldn't walk very high on the wallmonger. I walked up to the wallmonger, or floated, because I had the ring on. I floated up to the wallmonger, and then I had to wait quite a while for the wallmonger to progress down far enough where I would be above it and not be taking any damage from it. But anyways, that's a no-hit run. That's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Next time we will go for 2 in a row, and I think I will... It's hard. I kind of want to try it as the robot again, because that's who I got the no-hit run with this time. That's who I've gotten it with in the past. We'll see what I end up feeling like doing. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.